Hey guys, Jack here with Space Games on YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Wow, what a day. RSI is on the show floor and so is the Polaris. And let me tell you, the Polaris video, and it is amazing. It's amazing trailer. They did a really good job. And I saw, of course, already all these comments about the captain being young when the ship was announced and being old when the ship was released is kind of going hand in hand with the StarCitizen story we all know about 𝗙𝗍 being 10 years in development of a fantastic game. And let me tell you, this ship is craftsmanship when it comes to the 3D artist at 𝗙𝗍. Hats off to these guys. They did a fantastic job. And yes, there are still some issues, but if you know how 3D development, how 3D artists are working and how tough it is to get something like this together in 1 year, you know. When you know, guys. But also with this big ship comes a big new price, $975. And if you listen to me the last couple days, they prepped you all for this moment. They gave you some of the most expensive ships in the game as Warbond with $25, $50 saving to make your way up to the Polaris with a, how much savings? $125 saving. I think the Warbond price is $850. Let's check in a second on the website. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Fantastic website here. I love it, love every bit of it. It is a great website with all the most important technical details you need to know. And I will not go through this. There are so many channels out there doing that anyway. So, I didn't click on that yet. I think that's the same trailer. Yes. So that's the same trailer again, integrated into that fantastic website. And yeah, I already did that with the 𝗙𝗶𝘁𝗃𝗀. It's a fantastic combination, the Polaris and one 𝗙𝗶𝘁𝗃. And don't forget, the 𝗙𝗶𝘁𝗃 is also for two people, so you can have fun with two people here as well. Go outside, hunt somebody down, some small targets. But of course, the Polaris shines when there is an Idris on the horizon, right? Yeah, the Idris Incursion mission is one of the best missions out there. I loved every minute of it. Last Friday with my community was awesome. And I will do it again this week on Friday. Yes, phase 3 is going on, safe Stanton. And the best way to do it is, of course, with a capital ship like the Polaris or the Hammerhead. Also a good ship for that mission. So the factory standard looks like this, and guess what? They launched also 3 different paints with that. They all look very similar. Of course, they're nice, right? It looks a little bit similar. It's a little bit greenish, the Apex. And then we have the Sirius. It's more like the Invictus Launch Week style, I would say. Blue and yellow. Yep, it's okay. And then, of course, we have the concierge paint, the 𝗙𝗏𝗄. I hope I say it right. It's a little bit darker with, of course, gold elements on the side, guys. Yeah, there it is. And, of course, there is the big price, $850 as the Warbond edition. You can get it with the special paint here, with the 𝗙𝗏𝗄 paint for $850 if you are a concierge member. And then, yeah, the normal one without that paint for people who are not concierge members yet, you get it for $850. You might actually be in the concierge membership guild once you buy this ship. And then, of course, for, you know, if you have credits, if you have enough credits, you can buy it with credits for $975. Yeah, you don't need fresh cash for this one. But $975 is now the official new price, the regular price from now on until, we don't know yet. But that is the price, right? And then you have a special pack here Interesting with the Scorpius for 1025 and the Quasar paint, and then you have just the Polaris with the Scorpius 1150. I don't understand why this is more. Oh, this is the Warbond edition. Okay, it comes with the savings. Okay, all right. Oh, I understand. All good. And so what else is here? No, those are the paints again. And as a concierge, I saw there is a pack, a free paint pack for $44. You get all the paints in one pack. Okay. All right, guys. So let's hop on to that's the website for IAE 2954. Of course, RSI, big thing today, the Polaris, but also there is a special Warbond deal for the Constellation Aquila. Why is that? Well, the Polaris is just now released today and gets a Warbond offer, but the daily deal is actually the Constellation Aquila, and we'll look into that in a minute on the 𝗙cie Game app website. And then, of course, we have all the concept ships here, like the Apollo. Would be really nice to hear more about those ships. I love those ships, but unfortunately, there's nothing mentioned about it. We have the Arastra, whatever you want to pronounce it, the new mining ship, one of my dream ships, and I'm pretty sure I will get this one once it's being released and in game. It's been 2 years since the announcement, so we'll see. The concept art was, of course, already amazing what we have seen so far. Yeah, and then all the others, of course, the Constellation series and the Aquila as the special Warbond offer today. The Phoenix, great ship. Usually, wait a second. Phoenix was usually hull limited. Is it not any longer? Oh, yeah, it is. Limited stock. It's only available for a certain amount of units until they sold out. And then my favorite Constellation ship, the Taurus, great cargo ship. And the 𝗙𝗹𝗃𝗀𝗁. We forgot about the 𝗙𝗹𝗃𝗀𝗁. Guys, I would like to know more about the 𝗙𝗹𝗃𝗀𝗁 and all the other ships. Unfortunately, Mantis, little interdiction ship, Orion, something we are all waiting for, the big end game, as John Crew called it, the end game ship for mining. Oh man, I can't wait to fly this thing. And then, of course, the Perseus, which will be released in the next 12 months, guys. This was announced during CitizenCon. Interesting ship, I can tell you. Interesting ship. And then, of course, the Polaris, also with a special upgrade of a new price, $975. Wow. That's it, guys, on the IAE website. Let's go to the 𝗙cie Game app website to see what's going on today. Ship offers today. Of course, the Polaris, and it says I own it. Yeah, I upgraded to the Polaris long time ago. I do not have the Quasar paint, I think. I don't think so. Let's see if they gave it to me. No, I don't think so. No. I don't have any Polaris paint, but that's the nice thing about 𝗙cie Game app website. You just go on the left side, you pick whatever you want to pick, and you see what you own, right? That's cool stuff. I have already accumulated over a long time. Actually, only 3 years, but as a subscriber, I get all these little items. I don't even know what is in here. Oh, yeah. Okay. And so what else we have here? We still have the CSV, of course. Great LTI token. The Intrepid, I tested today morning on stream. Very nice ship. Very small cargo area. You wouldn't fit any vehicle except the Pulse. The little Pulse motorbike, I call it motorbike, is actually great and will fit a little bit. It will fit, I heard today morning on stream, but it's a little bit wobbly, right? Polaris, then we have the Starlancer Max and all the paints and the Starlancer Tech. Do you say Tech or how you say it? TAC. And we still have the two Zeus variants. available as Warbond ships. And yep, let's go to CCU's Warbond. And here we go. The Constellation Aquila is here for $290 instead of $315, $25 saving. And of course, $125 saving if you buy the Polaris, or if you upgrade to the Polaris for $850. And then you have the 𝗬𝗏 still here and the Starlancer Max. Nothing has changed here. And then, yeah, Polaris, if you add it to the card, you can see the cheapest is actually going from the A2 for $100 to the Polaris. The cheapest flight ready is the A2 as well. So the A2 is flight ready, it's in game. And then cheapest unlimited is MOL. So but this is $535. Why unlimited? It means this CCU is always in the store, right? You can always buy this CCU upgrade. And so, yeah, let's just hop on to our create chain option here. I will select LTI automatically from store, and I will select the Polaris and see what does this look like today. And of course, you can get it for $600. I got it for $5. Let me go back, guys. Ships. If you click on it, if I click on my Polaris, I can. This is my CCU chain, by the way. You can. It's awesome. This website. You can actually see what I did during the upgrade process to the Merchantman and then to the Polaris. Unbelievable. And don't forget, yesterday the Merchantman was there for $50 cheaper. So anyway, I got the ship for $518. For $518 with all my savings here. And yeah, you can see the old price. It was at $750 the ship in 21. Okay. Now more than $950. Wow. Anyway, $975. Sorry, it's $975. Let's go back to create chain. Of course, I have certain things available here in my hangar. And I don't have the 𝗙𝗏𝗿 to the A2 that would cost $200. But anyway, it all depends what is in your hangar. And maybe you bought some of those amazing CCU upgrades this week and last week. And you might be able to actually chain them together to the Polaris to make it cheaper. And then, of course, if you don't have everything, wait, be patient. There's still more things to come this week and also Invictus launch week. I always say, if you play this game needs a lot of patience. I don't want to stretch this for too long today, guys. I just want to make this quick and dirty about RSI, about the Polaris, the new price. And yeah, the Germans would say, die Katze ist aus dem Sack, the cat is out of the bag. That's a stupid saying in Germany, which means yeah, you finally have the truth about that price. It is now known. $975. Boom. There you have it. Guys, it's always great talking to you. It's always nice to hang out with you in the mornings. Yeah, if you have more questions, please drop your questions in the comment sections below. I will see all your messages. I will reply to them, or see me in my live sessions. We can talk about the CCU game there as well. And yeah, on Friday, we're going to play with the Polaris and see if we can get another Idris mission and kill another Idris. Awesome. If you want to join us, there is a Discord link in the description of this video as well. If you're new to StarCitizen, here's my disclaimer. Don't get hyped. Don't feel FOMO, something like that. You can buy ships in-game. And guess what? I forgot to say this. We can actually build ships down the road with crafting. So you don't have to buy those ships with real money. You can be patient and wait for those moments in the game where you grind up, let's say in 4.0, to certain ships and you buy them in-game. You don't have to use so much money to buy in-game items, okay? Very important to know. Okay, guys, that's it. See you tomorrow morning. And of course, there will be another video about day number 6. And yeah, I will see you in the verse. And as always, be respectful. Bye-bye.